guys? Welcome back to another interview here on Toned In Entertainment. Today we're at Generation Championship Wrestling, and I've got Minh Tran, the Minja, with me. How you doing, Min?
What's up, man?
I'm doing good, man. We've been talking about doing this for a while now.
I know.
We're making it happen.
Actually truly honored to be interviewed by you. I know we've been playing this for a while, and finally we got it done, so.
Hey, here on Toned In Entertainment,
yeah,
everybody's got a story.
Yep, that is true.
And we talk to the wrestlers, we talk to the people working behind the scenes, but the vendors need some love too, right?
Technically, yeah.
Yeah? Now tell me just a little bit. I mean, we're here in Tampa, Florida. You've got some great stuff going on here. Look at that right here, advertisement right there. What got you into just collecting in general?
So I actually started as a fan, wrestling fan, back in 1999. My first experience was seeing Val Venus getting pummeled by Taker. I was always hooked as a wrestling fan. That and hockey. Actually, I've followed wrestling and hockey mostly. Then became a football fan after the Bucks won the Super Bowl. So I'm actually representing Tampa Bay. So let me put this down. The merch thing technically didn't start until like early 2000s or like later 2000s. Actually, like at the Tampa Bay Pro Show. I'm good friends with the promoters, and I just asked him one day. I was like, "Hey, man, would it be okay if I do merch there?" And he's like, "Yeah." And so it just started from there. And so mostly I do merchandise now from GCW, which is today, and actually Tampa Bay Pro, which is next Saturday on January 29th at the Retro Rat Show in Largo.
So how do you go about collecting stuff in order to sell it?
So a lot of actually the past stuff is my old stuff, and usually I just want to get rid of it. And a lot of times where basically at stores now, basically I go to the stores and I'm like, do I buy this to sell or do I buy this to keep? And a lot of the stuff I collect now to sell is usually the Funkos, because everybody's high on Funkos. So a lot of them I do WWE, shirts as well. I had that tendency of buying a shirt, then a couple weeks later I get tired of it and I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna sell it. But I have a lot of good deals, and basically, catch me at a show. And if you guys need me, I can do merchandise, music. I can manage the merch table, manage music if I need be. And actually, I want to get on the story of how my name got started.
How did your name get started? Tell us the story. That's what it's all about here, learning your story.
So you know the Vanilla Ice song, Ninja Rep?
Of course, go Ninja, yeah. Go. Of course.
So one of my past jobs when I worked at Party City, I actually did dance there. And one of my coworkers, I just started dancing, and she said, "Go Minja, go." Instead of Ninja, it said Minja, and actually that's how my name started. So, and actually it's easy to remember, and a lot of people know me by Minja, even though they call me Ninja. And actually I had the name before the other guy. It's not copyright infringement, but I will trademark it someday. Also, besides merch, being a wrestling fan, I'm very honored and very excited and pumped up for this show. I've been waiting for this for almost a couple years now. Besides being a wrestling fan, I've actually been to FCW in South Tampa and NXT back in November of 2009. And actually I saw a lot of great wrestlers start there. Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose. I saw them start from the top, and where they are right now, it's freaking cool. And like, it's cool when you go to shows as a fan, and when you like are kind of in the business, like doing this stuff and like being here, because you never know. Like, a lot of these superstars nowadays will show up on AEW, Impact, Ring of Honor if it's going to come back, WWE. It's truly an honor.
Yeah, I mean, right now, the ladies are getting ready. We're here at the Diamond Cup here in Tampa, Florida, and I can see 5, 6 of them right now that have all been on AEW, NXT, working on dark shows and whatnot, but these are the ladies of the future, right? And that's why it's so cool to come out and see them perform in a nice, intimate crowd here at Generation Championship Wrestling. Yeah,
because I know you always say, like, what are, fans missing out on home run shows? I mean, yeah, you go to a show, you pay $20, $10, and you see the wrestlers of tomorrow start from the bottom to the top. I mean, I remember like at NXT House Show in Tampa, I paid literally $10 to see Shinsuke Nakamura wrestle, and I was like, and like besides these events, I've been to numerous WWE events Like, I used to go to Orlando a lot for the Full Sail NXT tapings. I saw the Cruiserweight Classic live. I saw the Mae Young Classic live, and I mean, a lot of these superstars have been on there, and like, you just never know.
You don't know. You see a lot of these ladies, I know for sure, are going to rise to the top, and that's what's really cool about coming out here and meeting them. Now, if you had one wrestler who's your number one of all time, who would it be?
Definitely the Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
The Rock.
Right here.
The Rock. Okay.
Right. Yeah, I don't really spaz out for wrestlers. I mean, for the wrestlers I grew up watching, like, I saw Chris Jericho one day on my job, and I was like, but like, I mean, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, I would definitely spaz out for, and he's a really good guy, and I hope to meet him one day. But as for the merchandise, I mean, I do have a job which I specialize in retail, but I mean, if this would be like my future, I mean, that would be cool. If I were to get signed somewhere to manage the merch tables, I mean, I think that would be a truly honor.
Turn your hobby into a job. Isn't that what life's all about, right?
Yeah.
Now, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. Let me get you cut off.
No. So, favorite Rock movie of all time?
Probably the Scorpion King.
Scorpion King.
Yeah.
That was his first movie, wasn't it, that he ever did?
I believe so, yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Worst Rock movie of all time?
Probably the Tooth Fairy.
Okay, I figured that one was coming.
Yeah, I don't know if you ever saw G.I. Joe Retaliation.
I unfortunately did, yes. I unfortunately did.
I wasn't really a big fan of G.I. Joe, but I mean, The Rock was in it, so I was like, I like it, especially because of him, so.
I loved G.I. Joe growing up as a kid, from the cartoon to everything. Yeah. And when I watched that second movie, him, Bruce Willis, I'm like, what movie is this? This is like Die Hard and The Rock.
I know.
Put together. This isn't G.I. Joe. Give me my G.I. Joe back. Come on, Hasbro. Give us our G.I. Joe back.
I got a big shout out. I was born in '85, so 90s best era in my opinion. I know like everybody now and then likes to listen to music like now, but I like to listen to music like back in the day, like 80s, 90s, some 2000s. But like, I mean, you gotta listen to all the classic stuff. You can't listen to everything that's new. Like, you have to be familiar with what you have.
Well, that's why me and you get along, because if it's not 80s and 90s, like, do I really want any part of it? No, probably not.
Yeah.
Now, what has been the best collectible that you've ever come across?
That's a good question. I
mean, it doesn't have to be here. I mean, just in general, something that you got, maybe turned a huge profit for it.
Probably my Tim Tebow jersey. I didn't really sell it for that big, but I mean, that was probably the best thing I had for a while. I'm actually trying to sell it for a long time, and yeah. It's like hit or miss sometimes at the shows. I mean, like I make money here and there, but it's just extra money, and everything helps. So
it's more about just coming out, enjoying yourself, having a good time, and if you can turn a little profit at the end of the day. Yeah,
the setup it takes to set this up and break it down after the show. Like when you're all pumped up, and when you're like dead tired after the show, you're like, ugh. But yeah, I mean, a lot of hard work and dedication comes with the wrestling business, especially like at Comic-Con events here. I mean, people setting up shows. I mean, like, it's a hard work. I mean, you set up the ring, set up the entrance, set up the chairs, set up the tables, and, break it down after you're dead tired and you're like, eh.
Well, the goal is then, put in the hard work before, and then when people see you at the shows, come over, buy your merchandise, and that way it makes less work for the Minja at the end of the day, right?
Yeah, buy. So it's less for me to break down.
Minja, is there anything else you want to let people know out there before we let you go?
Plug my social media. So
plug it.
Facebook, Team Minja 85. Instagram, Team Minja 85. Mostly my merchandise stuff is on Facebook. If anybody's interested, I'm willing to ship this out. As long as it's within the U.S., I'll give you honest, great deal. And actually, it was a truly honor to be interviewed.
Oh no, I'm glad we made this happen. People don't know how hard it is sometimes to make interviews happen. We've been talking about this since we run this town last year. Yeah. And things just get crazy.
What was it, Mania Week?
Mania weekend, and it ended up being 24 interviews in one night. Just things got crazy. You're out here doing your thing. We're back there doing our thing. We made it happen today here in January 2022 at GCW's Diamond Cup.
Yep.
All right, Minja, thank you so much for being here on the channel.
Yep,
and guys,
totally honor.
thank you. No, it's my honor as well. I love talking to people who are collectors. I'm a collector myself. I love this stuff. We could probably talk for 6 hours all day.
I know.
But that'll be a private
We
conversation
could
later.
probably do our own podcast, right?
Many podcasts, I'm sure. All right, guys, if you like interviews like this with the Minja, make sure you stay tuned in here to Toned In Entertainment for future videos.
And subscribe to the channel. Do it now. Come on, do it.
Hey,
Now.
you know the ending.
Yeah.
Do it
Do it now. Come on, do it.
Subscribe to the channel. Do it. Go now. Do it now.